realistic. Even men, y'all feel like I'm providing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So it's kind of like, yeah, females nowadays like, y'all want the princess treatment, da da da. But it's like being realistic. Everybody feels like I'm the prize because I'm contributing this to the
Why
relationship.
y'all be saying that? Like, why do y'all think niggas want princess treatment?
Because it's a way to do it.
I think niggas don't.
Like,
It's not that. It's not princess
so
treatment.
okay, and I say that to say like with the relationships, right? You like, I want my feet done too, or I.
If a nigga say shit like that,
No, I'm just
I
saying.
want my
I'm
feet
just, I'm
done
just
too.
going like.
It's okay. I get what you're saying. It's certain.
It's certain
things
shit
you
that
can't.
y'all
Yeah.
say that's like, what? You know,
Okay.
and it's like I would never take away. Yeah, baby, come on, let's go get your feet done.
Respectfully, you gotta differentiate the sassy niggas from a real nigga.
So, but sometimes the real niggas come off sassy. You get what I'm
They
saying?
not really sassy niggas. They're not real
They
niggas.
real sassy
They
niggas.
real sassy niggas. They not real niggas. Welcome back to the Nel Mauri Show. Today we got a special guest. Can you introduce yourself? Over here dancing.
Like, it's me, Halaya,
Yeah,
or
well,
the Halaya on Instagram.
the Halaya.
The.
Not the. Right?
No.
All right, but today's topic is why was your ex treated better? And where I come from with that is sometimes people get into relationships where they feel like you do things for your past relationship, but you don't do the same things for me.
Mm-hmm.
You taking your ex to Ruth Chris Fleming's, you taking your ex to I don't know out of town, but you take me to McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, and it just feels like you not treating me the same way.
Why didn't
you
get
treated
that?
Like, so is it like, are you doing that because is it trauma? Is it just because you don't see me the same light as your ex? Things like that. So the first question I'm gonna ask you, let me pull it up. My bad, hey, my printer broke, so I can't get my cue cards right.
Right.
What's my first question? So why do you think people do certain things for their ex that they won't do for their new partner?
Okay, so being honest, I feel like people bring out different versions of you.
I agree. I agree with that 100%, yeah.
So I say that because it's like, you know, how I have a bond with this person, I may not have that bond with this person. So we, vibe different. As far as like with, I don't know, you're getting more than what I got, I feel like, I don't know. So, okay, so this is how I look at it with ex relationships and even probably with ex friendships. I feel like if you really truly go through that healing process, you're going to grow. So you're not going to be your same self or your same version that you was with your ex. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So it's kind of like with the growing, you're going to tap into another level of you that you're going to want to experience different or do better, because you're like more elevated, I would say. So of course, like if the person didn't heal or if they didn't grow, they're definitely looking back like, you ain't do this for me, But it's like I wasn't who I was now than who I was then, if that makes sense.
So would you say that like if you had your previous relationship, right? I'm gonna just throw an example out there. Okay. I'm gonna throw out some shit that I've been through.
Okay.
So I would meet a girl, I would deal with her, and she would open up and be like, "Wow, my last dude was broke. My last dude didn't take me nowhere. My last dude, I had to pay for every date we did. I didn't took this nigga to L.A., Chicago, Denver on my dime. But yeah, when she gets to me, it's like, damn, like you ain't take me to Chicago, Denver,
Right.
I would appreciate those same things. But yeah, he didn't have nothing, so you felt like you had to. And they were literally, in their mind, they'll say, well, I'm with you now. I feel like I deserve what you do for me. Yeah, I was giving all this to him, and now I'm with you. And you got a little motion, you paying for things,
so
you paying for
what
dates.
They gave to the for you to do it.
But yet they pulling back.
But that's not your job.
I get it, but I'm like, they start pulling back, and it's like, I'm looking at them like, how they looked at the dude. Like,
Right.
okay, you don't do shit. You don't offer to pay for nothing. You don't.
Okay, so with me, okay, so and this is just me personally. When I get into somebody new or when I start dating a person, I'm very much in my feminine energy and I see how you move first. Cause I ain't gonna fake it, I could be a trick.
I ain't never heard that. Women trick, I ain't run that.
No, but it's like, but best believe I'm not that until I see what you're tricking first. And I wouldn't even say trick, but it's kind of like, let me see how you move first. Let me see how you lead. Because a real true woman, they're going to sit back and see how that man leads and provides, and then they're going to step up. I just feel like that's just like a natural order of things. So for me, it's like, okay, if I see, okay, you take us on the first date, you're spending this. Best believe every woman is calculating all these little things. The flowers, $20. The meal was like, what, I don't know, 100 something. Like, so we're taking all this into place. And then it's like, okay, you know what? I see that he put in the effort. I see that he did this. Let me step up.
Yeah.
So then it becomes because now you looking at, not you, but like, yeah. So like now you're looking like, okay, well, shoot, Shotty did this, and this. So I just feel like it I don't know. I just feel like it's like the order of things. Now there are some females that they start off the bat spinning this, doing that. And it's like they get mad when the man don't reciprocate it, but it's kind of like you set that tone.
That was my next question. I'm like, should financial reciprocation be a thing? Reciprocation be a thing? Like, if I spend this on you, should you spend the same back?
Yes and no, because I don't want it. I mean, and it's just my preference. I don't want it to be a tit for tat, because like I spent $250. Shit, you gotta come spend.
Well, not tit for tat. More like if I take you somewhere expensive, in the back of your mind, should it be like, all right, let me try to pay him back for what he done for me.
Yeah, and then I feel like too, there's other ways to pay you back.
And I feel like men, I think most niggas who actually got a little something going on, we don't really care about y'all money that much.
And that part, I was gonna say.
It's more like
how you make you feel.
The effort.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if if I pay for this, pay for that, done this, done that, give me a little bit back.
Yeah.
If I didn't bought you Chanel like 12 times, you pop up, hey babe, I got you some Gucci.
Yeah.
Just out the blue. I'm like, damn, okay, I fuck with shorty.
So then my thing would be, is there a timeline by that? Because let's say you buy me a Chanel purse, and then let's say I don't get you the Gucci till 3 months later. Are you bothered? Or are you within a 3 month time span? Are you like, when she gonna give me this? When she gonna give me that?
I would say it's not really like a number of days, hours, and whatever. It's more of a mindset. Because one day we'll look up. Because okay, for niggas, honestly, we'll be dealing with a woman when we first meet them. We paying for dates, of course. We'll, we doing all the courting. Mm-hmm. By date 3, 4, 5, whatever, we spending. Then we'll look and be like, dang, she ain't even slightly offer. Because then again, we thinking, am I being used? Yeah, we really think that shit. And believe it or not, like men, we talk amongst each other. Like we'll talk. I'm like, hey man, I've been dating Halaya for about 3 months, bro. I didn't took her here. And then the homie gonna ask, has she ever took you anywhere? And the second I be like, nah, I do all the dates. They be like, like niggas be doing. That's how we think. But the second we be like, yeah, man, she took me to Cheesecake Factory. Like, okay, and then we leave it alone. Like, ain't no wrong with the I love Cheesecake Factory. It's busting. I'm sorry.
Trying to tell you.
I like it. Busting.
Let's talk about it. I don't know if it's because we grew up on it, but
it's still busting.
Yeah, to this day.
Busting, yeah.
Side note, cheesecake.
So,
stay in business.
That's why I'm just like,
yeah. So,
all right, for you though. So, how many dates until you pay for another date? Pay for a date.
Until I pay. So I ain't gonna lie. It depends. It depends on. Okay, so the thing that I look at, a lot of men have the same patterns, and this is kind of where y'all get caught up with a lot of stuff. Men have patterns, and if I'm interested in you as a female, I'm clocking each pattern that you're showing me. So if you wake up every day, you sending me good morning, or you calling me, those little things are noted. You know what I'm saying, in my mind. So, okay, let's say we go on a date. I'm looking at your pattern of how you are on a date. Do you open the door? Do you walk out? Do you things like that. So for me personally, I would say if your pattern, because you could kind of tell if somebody switches up their pattern after the first date, it's like, okay, you stop calling me, or like, you're not really texting me as much, like little things like that. You kind of notice. So for me, if the energy and the pattern is still the same, I would say probably after third or fourth date.
Third or fourth date. And then with us too,
because I don't look at date as just going out to eat. Like we can be,
we can do a bunch of different things.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can make a date at home.
Yeah.
Little things like that.
That's how she finesse out of it.
See?
Nigga took her to Fleming and said, "Hey, I got ice cream at the crib."
Pajama time. But I mean, it's the effort, because and then it could be simple as we go on a date and then I call you, I got a flat tire, and you come. You showing that I'm serious enough for you, or that I'm like an importance. So you show that. That'll then put in my mind, okay, he's taking me serious. So let me thank him, or let me, show him appreciation. And it could be taken in different ways. I feel like there's different ways to go about it.
Yeah.
I would say.
Let me see my next question. I'm looking, trying to see what I'm gonna ask you, because you ain't never answered everything right now. Let me see.
I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, you good. You straight. No, that's perfect.
So with the video, so I want to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Did you see it? Oh, I
of course.
Seen it. You sent it to me.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna clip the video right here where I got this topic from.
You spent real money on other men in your past before?
No.
Look at me in my eyes.
No. I'm telling you, no.
What's the most you ever spent on another man before?
Almost 100,000 on a fucking watch. I'll never do that again.
What you mean?
Trust me. I learned my lesson. You don't got to motherfucking tell me.
So you went broke when you met me?
I never went broke, baby.
Give me a strawberry, baby. Give me a strawberry. Cause why would you spend 100,000 on another nigga who ain't treat you as good as me?
Why I would go broke if I
don't spend 100,000 on me?
What you mean?
Let me get a strawberry.
I spent a lot of money on you. You want to see my statements?
You ain't spent 100,000 on me.
I spent a damn
You
near.
spent 100,000.
Nigga, check the fucking receipt. Hold on. Come here, you want strawberry? You want me to check the motherfucking receipts? You want me to call the motherfucking accountant?
You think you spent the same on me than you spent on the niggas in your past?
Why are you worried about niggas in my past?
I'm not, but if you spent 100 on them niggas, you better spend $1 million on me.
Baby.
Now get up and feed me, matter of fact. Fuck that. Get up and feed Just little boy. Treat me like the king that I am.
I'm like, lady.
Okay, so I feel like with him, even though he asked the question, like, genuinely asking, I feel like you shouldn't compare yourself to nobody. That's just me.
I feel that.
So it's like, but then again, being human, you're going to ask, you're going to want to know, you're going to, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you look at, because Corla Ray was like, I spent way more than what I spent on you. I spent way more on you than what I did on him. So, but he's not, he was so, in that moment, I feel like he was very much in his ego to where he didn't even realize what she said.
Yeah.
Because he was tripping off of the number.
Yeah, he saw you bought this nigga a $100,000 watch.
Yeah, but she like shit. Over time, you got way more than that. So for me, I feel like if he would have took his ego aside, pride aside, and stopped comparing, he would have realized she did way more for me than.
Okay, but I can agree with why he felt that way, but I disagree with the way he
went about it.
Yeah.
Okay, what you mean?
Cause so when her saying, I spent $100K on a watch for this nigga, and then he probably looking back like, damn, this motherfucker got me some H&M jeans, this motherfucker gave me some motherfucking Kmart shirts.
Okay.
Then like, okay, she might have spent $120
in that moment,
but how this nigga get the $100K watch, and I feel like I'm better than this nigga, not comparing to the nigga, but like you tell me all the bad things about him, but I feel like I've showed you way more love.
So are you comparing gifts?
It's not really the gifts. It's more of the treatment. He's comparing his treatment and gifts. We can say that.
Okay.
I treat you better than this nigga, but he get a better gift than me.
But she said she gave more to him than she did with her.
I hear you, but at the end of the day,
so is it just
at the end of the day,
that moment? Because it's like, okay, this nigga got a car, and you're giving me everything that equals up more to the car, but it's still not the car. Is that what it is?
You gave this nigga a G-Wagon.
Okay.
You gave me 5 Nissans.
But your value.
That's the kind. I might be a little off, niggas. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? But
but
basically,
saying, no, I get it, cause you
okay,
like
you bought look, you bought this nigga AP. You bought this nigga AP, but
Yeah.
you bought me. Okay, you got him an AP. Damn, I low key want an AP, but yeah. You giving me G-Shocks, you giving me Michael Kors watches, you giving me fucking random shit. Goddamn, was it Invicta watches?
See, but then
the nigga got the AP. How come I can't get an AP? And I know I treat you better than this nigga. Or what the nigga off the woods say? You let that nigga Terry bone.
Why can't I?
You let that nigga Terry bone. You gave this nigga a $100K watch. Mm-hmm. Where is my watch? Okay, so look. Okay. Falling off that. All right, I'm gonna go a little more on a little. I ain't gonna say freakier side, more on some real how niggas really think. Mm-hmm. So my question is, it's not really a question. I'm gonna just get to it. And you can respond how you respond. So let's say me and you talking, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, Halaya, have you ever had a threesome? And you go, yeah, I had a threesome, but I never do that shit again. Mm. In the back of my mind, I'm gonna just be thinking, like, damn. And then you say, oh, I gave my ex a threesome. Like how she said, oh, I gave my ex a $100K watch, but never again. Yeah. And you just say, oh, I had a threesome, but never again. Mm-hmm. But I know I treat you way better than your ex from what you tell me. Mm. The whole time back in my mind, like, damn, how come I don't get the threesome? And you won't give me one, but you gave this shitty ass nigga one. That's pretty much how he's thinking.
I get what you saying, but at the same time too, it's like that didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a comparison thing. You're comparing yourself to somebody that's not even in your category. Because yeah, you want this threesome, but you get way more than what the threesome is.
A foursome? Nope.
Sixsome. No, I'm just playing. But for real, like you get, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she feels like I opened up myself way more to you than what I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At that time, maybe that was a lot for her ex, and she like shit. That shit didn't work in my favor, so never again. But I don't know. Then she could be. I think it just depends on how you love. Because for me, I love fully. So yeah, I had a bad trauma with my ex, but that's not gonna stop me going forward from loving the next person harder.
But is it fair to like spend less because you got burnt out before?
At first, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. And I don't know, maybe this is me, but then at the same time too, because it's like being honest, being human. Yes, you're gonna have your guard up because you did so much for that last person, and especially if it didn't work in your favor. Now, if you did so much for that last person, they did so much for you, and then it's just like, okay, y'all just realized this is not it. That's different. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But if it's like, if you really came in there like guns blazing and you took off, and then it's like you felt played, you felt hurt, betrayed, and then the other person didn't do as much, I would expect you, hopefully you're healed by the time you get into your next relationship, but let's be honest, most of the time people are not. So you're going to have your guard up going into that next one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, too, I would kind of be side-eyeing my new person, like, why are you worried about it? Because it's kind of like you getting way more, like...
I feel you, but let the roles be reversed. Let the roles be where I'm like, yeah, I took my last girl to Dubai, I took my last girl to Cancun.
You never took me to Dubai?
But I'm taking you to motherfucking Chicago. And that's it. I said, man, I said, yeah, babe.
How many times are you going to Chicago? Is it equaling up to Dubai? Or are you just saying, like,
we went to Chicago 5 times. you know, this is a drive from St. Louis.
Dubai next.
So it's just, it's
I get what you're saying.
That's all. I'm like, damn, how come I can't go to Dubai? You can take me to Dubai and take me to Thailand.
How you know Dubai's not coming?
You're right. Well, clearly that nigga ain't get the watch. So
how you know he didn't get the watch, or she wasn't setting up something bigger than?
And then he said something that a lot of people disagree with. I don't know if you remember the part of the video. He was like, "You spent money on this nigga, but you acting broke with me." But of course she corrected, like, "Nigga, I ain't go broke doing that." But I ain't rock with that part, but I get what he was saying.
Yeah.
That's where it comes to, okay, you was quick to spend all this money on this man.
So that means she got her guard up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is your guard up with me? And you know I'm treating you way better than how he was.
Because she don't trust it.
I believe that from experience, the shittier I am to a woman,
the more you get.
The more I get. Like when I'm shitty, when I be on some, when I'm on some less texting shit, on some, I'll wait 2 days, hit you up randomly when I want to hit you up. Yeah. You're quick to schedule a date with me. You quick to, hey, I got something planned for us to do. Hey, I got you something. Rather than me give you up my all, like, let me do all of this stuff. And then you the one pulling back. You the one like, so I can get where he was coming from when he was like, you acting broke with me. You got your guard up with me, but you already told me about this nigga. He treating you like this. He's saying this shit online about you. But I'll never do that to you. You know I won't do that to you. But babe, I spend way more money.
Okay, so I
where my AP?
It's like
where my motherfucking, where my protect?
At the stove.
At the stove.
Is that Chris? No, I'm just like.
Is that Chris? Yeah, that's my.
Changing the subject.
Is that Michael? Yeah.
No, but okay, so I feel like it's two parts to that. Because for one, it's if she wasn't healed from getting from her ex, of course she probably like, I ain't spending shit on a nigga going forward. We're gonna see what he do. So she probably was in that, like in that energy, in that mind state of like, because I did so much for my last one, I'm not doing shit for this one.
That's not fair though.
It's not fair, and that's why I say people don't be healed before they get into another relationship. Because if she was healed, it wouldn't matter. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I like you, I'm going to show you. Because honestly, yes, the men court you, but females kind of court too.
Kind of.
Not as fully, because we still want you to lead. We still want you to be that, that masculine man in the relationship. Now, every relationship is different.
It's more of, for me, or for most men, the reciprocation of the energy. If I'm pouring all into you, I would love something back.
But then you got to look at him too, because if you got an issue with it now, why you let me go so long without paying for anything? So it's kind of like,
okay, so and that's where it's a little gray area.
You know what I'm saying?
Because imagine me paying for everything, and then I'm like, damn, she ain't paying for shit, and I bring it up. These women nowadays. I don't want to get into like these women, but women nowadays, at least the internet women. Okay. They quick to be like, oh, you want to be treated like a female?
Princess treatment.
Yes, I'm saying.
Real, though. You don't think that's real?
It's real to a certain extent. I would feel like niggas that know their worth, they know like, bro, I'm changing your motherfucking life. I'm doing a lot for you. And then if you tell me about your past shit and I know I'm doing better than these niggas, and you treat me like I'm shit, then that's when I get big. That's when I get big headed and start talking crazy. Okay. That's when I'm like, nigga, I know. Hell, it's a few of me. There's a lot of you. Yeah. That's how I look at it. Like I know if you acting this way, I can find another girl that's gonna appreciate it.
So.
But and you gonna keep sitting here telling this other nigga you gonna keep telling another nigga as you should.
I was gonna say because at that point I'd be like, go find her.
And they will.
That just gives. I know how I love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, okay, so this is why I say it's different for every person, because every person feel like they're the prize. Everybody feels like.
I feel that. Yeah, I get it. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's be realistic. Even men, y'all feel like I'm providing this, I'm doing that. So it's kind of like, yeah, females nowadays like, y'all want the princess treatment, but it's like being realistic. Everybody feels like I'm the prize because I'm contributing this to the relationship.
Why y'all be saying that? Like, why do y'all think niggas want princess treatment?
Because it's a way to do it.
I think niggas don't. Like, it's not that. It's not princess treatment.
So, okay. And I say that to say, like, with the relationships, right? You like, I want my feet done too. Or I...
If a nigga say shit like that,
no, I'm just saying.
I want my feet done too.
Like,
okay, I get what you're saying. It's certain.
It's certain things you can't say. That's like, what? You know, and it's like I would never take away. Yeah, baby, come on, let's go get your feet done.
Respectfully, you gotta differentiate the sassy niggas from a real nigga.
So, but sometimes the real niggas come off sassy. You get what I'm saying?
They not really sassy niggas. They're not real niggas.
They real sassy niggas.
They real sassy niggas. They not real niggas.
But I'm saying that's how y'all live. So. For females, it's like y'all say certain trigger words. It's like.
But now y'all be calling every nigga sassy though. If they disagree with something y'all say, so I can.
As far as what?
Like, like you said, the princess treatment shit. This random ass.
Because it's like, I ain't gonna fake it. Some niggas be like, I had a problem, and this is just my dating experience. This man was getting me flowers and stuff, and he was like, "Where my flowers at?"
Say that's sassy.
Exactly.
But I can see from the
How
point
you
of
know I wasn't getting you something other than flowers.
and that's the crazy part. Cause y'all always do that shit after 80 months of not doing shit, and then the fact that we be like damn, you ain't give me shit. How you know it wasn't coming? Like motherfucker, it's been a year.
Okay, well I don't know about that.
It's been 8 months.
I'm coming like
I give it you. Okay, and then the nigga saying where my flowers at, meaning like okay, I've been doing. He probably feels I've been doing.
You know, the female not used to that routine. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
because
well
you giving me flowers every Friday, but I'm cooking your breakfast Monday.
What if
you're
not? What if you're not doing it? What if
she not contributing nothing?
That's what I'm saying. If you're not contributing nothing, that's when niggas get to, hey, bro, what you on? Only time a nigga will be like,
well, you can't really get mad at her because she's been setting that standard in the beginning.
You get cut.
You accepted it.
You accept it, then you accept it. The thing is, we do what we need to do, like we usually do. Like I said, a routine. You clock everything. We do our routine, flowers, dinners, whatever, and we sit there and wait for your response. In reality, after we hit, the ball is in your court.
Our court?
Yes.
Why is it in our court?
After we hit,
because I feel like
the goal is to hit. Realistically, the goal.
And it be like that for.
I like her. She look good. Let me court her. Once I crack, cool. After I hit, all right. Let's see if she's gonna be a situationship, a bop, or somebody I make my wife one day.
And y'all think that after y'all hit?
I think that after I hit. I can't say all niggas. Some niggas just. It depends
on
where you at in your life.
I feel like some females think that before it gets to that point, and then like after that, after y'all hit, and then we see how y'all act. Yeah. Then it's like solidifies.
Yeah, after I hit and I know I'm okay, it's all right. You let me see what you do, and then you start showing me the signs that you want to be a kept woman. That's when I'm like, all right.
But she wasn't showing you them signs before, or it didn't matter.
Like I said, at the beginning, y'all still trying to learn each other. Because sometimes you come out, the girl can come out, I want a relationship, I want this, I want that, and you start knocking her down. This girl ain't no relationship woman.
Why?
Because you just people switch up after them 90 days.
They do. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So after them 90 days, man.
90 days.
So do you think a bad relationship could change how you love people?
Yes, I feel like it depends on the person.
Depends on the person.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah. It depends on how bad. I feel like first, and then I feel like too, if that person did not do the work to self-heal, that is the biggest thing. Because
I feel that.
If that relationship took you through it to where you know you need to sit your hot tail down for a minute and a lot of people don't want to do that part because it's the hard part. I ain't gonna hold you. Like actually healing and self-reflecting is probably. It's you versus you. So it's probably one of the hardest, stages, which is why people don't like being alone. Yeah. Which is why sometimes people will settle and just be like, all right, it's not that bad. Because, I'm comfortable here. But being realistic, yes. I feel like any bad relationship is going to do something to you at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, I personally don't recommend you jumping into something next.
Yeah.
But people do it. People be like, one way to get over somebody is jump over somebody else.
I ain't never been a fan of that.
I don't personally like it because then I feel like low key, even though the person may deserve it, they might not deserve it. If you being that way towards them, because they didn't do shit to you. Yeah. That was your ex. They did that to you.
True. And then also jumping back to Homeboy. So Coi Leray, what's his name? Justin LeBoy. I don't know if it's Trippie Redd or not. She was talking about, but let's say Trippie Redd. So do you think, like you said it earlier, you gonna act a certain way with a certain person? They bring a certain side of you.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, Trippie Redd is a rapper. He lives a fast life. This nigga he probably doing some real spontaneous shit. Women, they love a little spontaneous. And she probably felt like, damn, this nigga, he probably bought random chains, random watches. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna pay this nigga back with the watch. Where you got Justin LeBoy, I don't know these people personally, but he seems more organized, more planned out. He's more Trippie Redd, more of a let's go to Paris tonight, and I feel like
more spontaneous.
And then I can see Homeboy being more, hey, look,
in 2 weeks we going here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
Or hey, pack your bags. We leaving for Paris in 3 days.
Yeah.
As opposed to, hey, let's go right now.
Yeah.
So could that be a thing too? Why she probably was like, damn, this nigga lives such a fast life. He needs this type of gift. He needs this $100,000 watch. And then she sees Justin LeBoy. Okay, he's more of a chill, playing guy. All right, let me get him a bunch of different.
So yeah, I feel
things.
like she probably did try a love language in different ways with him.
That's what I kind of got from it.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe she felt like, well, this is a fucking rapper and this is a podcaster.
Because honestly, let's say the ex didn't probably appreciate that damn watch.
Yeah.
Who's to say that?
Yeah, he probably like,
So
man,
now the current look
100K, that's it.
Right, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got about 30 of them.
That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now you comparing yourself to somebody that didn't even care for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, I don't know, because I feel like she probably looked. I think she studied her new dude, looked at how he loved, the type of love languages he liked, and things like that. And it's probably like, well, shit, I didn't know you tripped off of stuff like that. You know, because you got them certain type of relationships to where it's like, I didn't know you cared for that. Okay, that's nothing. But you got way more than that, because I was like, this is another way that you love, so I'm going off of this way versus you looking at, what's over here to the left. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think she probably like, okay, now that I know you trip off of that, she might, if she likes him enough, I don't know. Yeah. She might look at him funny after this, because it's like.
Personal question. Have you ever felt like you was a better partner to your ex than you were with, I guess, any other current or relationship after this certain ex?
Have I felt like I was ever a better partner? What you mean?
For your ex than you are for somebody that you dealt with after an ex.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and this is not to say or sound unhumble, or this is not to sound like very egotistic, but it doesn't get better than me. So you can find somebody that's great for you on your level, but for me personally, I know they're not above me, if that makes sense. Because it's like, that's good for you.
Supposed to feel that way.
Yeah. And that's just, again, that's just me. I can't speak for everybody else. So, and then it's another thing too. I don't look at my exes. So if it does come up, or if it does, if it does catch my attention to where I see, oh, they got married. Cool. I know that girl is where you are at, because I left you for a reason. You're my ex for a reason.
That's me. I'm saying, right? Like, if we break up and you live a happy life, oh, that's good.
I know that's good for you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I instill something in you to carry on to your next relationship.
Yeah, and that's really what it is.
And especially if I left. If I left and you, I feel like when people leave each other, you need to take something that you learned, the good and the bad, and move it to the next relationship.
Absolutely.
And then if the shit never works out, you can't never find a nigga. I know why.
Yeah.
Because I always tell you, I'm like, look, this is what's going on with you. I'll be honest, like this.
And that's the thing, and that's how I am in relationships. I'm so loving, and I love so hard that I'm willing to. If I'm with you, it's me and you. So I'm willing to work with you. Okay, let's unpack this. You know what I'm saying? It's almost. I wouldn't even call it a therapy session, but it's like, I love you so much. I want to help you help me, because in that moment we're one. That's how I look at it. Especially if we're together, we're doing this, I'm thinking bigger. I've always been that way. It's just me and this person. So, like, okay, well, shoot, if I tried and it didn't work out, and then it's like, let's be honest, if you see your ex and you see they're still doing the same things that they was doing with you, if they give it somebody else, she's okay with that level that you're providing. Or he, vice versa.
Yeah.
He's okay with that level that you have. So I feel like that. I don't know.
I get with that.
I don't know. I feel like that.
All right. So let's say I say, I learned my lesson from my last relationship. So you can't get that version of me. Is that fair?
No. Yes and no.
Like, okay, I would say on the aspect of, I feel like everybody has been niggas, our first heartbreaks are like 12 and shit.
And y'all carry that to y'all like 40, 50.
Bruh,
It's like, if you don't let that go.
And I'm going to say something, like, from like 12, 16, 17, y'all still act the same way. It's still the same pattern.
But men mature slowly.
We mature slower than women, but y'all never grow up. Y'all might be mature, but y'all don't grow up. I'm sorry. I want to dig in the back. Y'all don't grow up. If I'm being 10,000, y'all, it's the same.
Don't grow up how?
It's the same. Y'all do the same petty behaviors. Y'all still. Okay. Let me think of something. If you put a group of men in one room,
dumb.
you're gonna have a couple of them arguing here and there. The sassy ones gonna argue with each other, and the rest of them we gonna be kicking it, relaxing, chilling.
Overly quiet.
You put a room of women together, most of y'all motherfuckers gonna be fighting. Y'all gonna get into it. Y'all gonna be talking shit. For instance, a nursing. Have you been to a nursing home or heard of somebody that works in a nursing home?
Yeah.
And who are mostly the nurses? Women.
Okay.
And they always fighting, always having drama.
But who is mostly the patients?
Oh, men.
Exactly. So
they patients, yeah.
So we fighting because y'all stressing us out.
No. Y'all fighting amongst each other?
Look, I'm getting into it with Keisha, my coworker, because this old man wanted green applesauce.
Nah, that's just how I think about it. I'm like, y'all, I don't know. Y'all don't grow up. But y'all mature, but y'all don't grow up.
Okay, so I feel like you're
mindset of certain things, certain mindsets. Y'all don't grow up. Y'all probably
and I ain't gonna hold you, because there are some women out here. I have ran into this, like, girl, you older than me, and you thinking like this, or you doing that, like, what?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say, I don't know. I agree with you. I can't even sit up here and fully be like, no, that's not true. You lying. Because, no, there are some girls that's like, what?
Yeah.
You still move. But then it's men, too.
Like I said, you got your handful of men, but you got a bucket full of women. That's probably 10,000. You got a handful of niggas. You got a handful of niggas. You got a handful of niggas that be just like.
I don't think it's a bucket. It's probably.
It's a bucket.
A cluster.
It's a barrel. A barrel. And this ain't no man versus woman thing. I ain't never been the type of nigga on that. I'm all about equality. I'm all about building.
I'm like, Black Lives Matter. No.
Them niggas. I heard them niggas was stealing.
I'm like, go on they shit. In the wrong neighborhood. I want to redirect that parade so bad. Like, can we move this to Clayton?
Clayton is crazy.
Where it's insured. Please.
Oh, yeah. Break them niggas shit.
Right. No, okay, I get that. There are, because I don't know, but it's a lot of desperate, delusional people out here. And I feel like that plays a big part in how people move, how people mind state is. And then a lot of people are like, I'm going to get you before you get me.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not, what's the word? That pride hasn't been taken away from them. Because I don't know, I feel like to truly love somebody, your pride got to be down. And I just feel like, because it's going to take, it's more of a 50-50 relationship, because there's sometimes you giving 60, I'm giving 40. You know, or I'm giving 30, you're giving 70. So I feel like it's never truly a 50-50, but people are so prideful to where they like, I ain't trying to experience that again, so I'm going to get you before you get me, or you'll never catch me slipping.
I feel that.
Because their heartbreak hurts so much, they're not willing. And granted, yes, you still probably should have a little bit of guard up. I'm not saying have everybody out here run over you, take all your shit. I'm never saying that. But it's like, let's look at what you're getting. I feel like so taking it back to old dude in Coil Ray, if he was to really sit back in that moment and realize everything that he's got in that relationship, he probably would have never even felt the way. Yeah. Because listening to what she's saying, it's like, well, nigga, you got way more than what the hell he got, you know? So why you worried about it?
But I could think about like I said about the threesome. How you gonna get this nigga a threesome? But I treat him way better, but now I want a threesome.
So then, okay, take it a step further. I would be like, would that be something that you really want? Or is that your ego?
Both.
You have to get that together.
It's both. It's like, okay, how come you gave it to him but not me? But I treat you better than he treated you. And now I want one.
Did you express that in the beginning? Did you tell me? Did you make that before we had this conversation? Was that something that was talked about?
Okay, so look, think about it this way, because in that moment, he asked it, "What's the most amount of money you ever spent on a nigga?" Because I'm curious. And once she gave the answer, he like, "What the fuck?"
Because it wasn't him.
Yeah, he like, "Damn, hold on."
So she would have said, "Well, you got the most first, but the one that stood out was this amount." Would that have made a difference?
What you mean, like if she'd have been like, "I spent the most," so she was like, "I spent the most money on you."
Right. So let's say you ask me the question, and then I turn around and say, "Well, okay, well, baby, you know, I spent the most on you, but after you, the one that stood out to me was this watch for $100K." Would that have made a difference for you?
If what you got me was more than what you got him, I'm okay. I get it. That was a public relationship. This is your baby father. Okay, makes sense.
So was how she worded it. Because she said that, but it was just after he started tripping.
Yeah, I agree. He was tripping.
So it's the word.
So okay. Well, we gotta wrap up soon. So
okay.
now I'm gonna just give you a word of advice.
All right.
If you ever did some shit that you don't want to do again, don't tell the man.
Yeah, y'all can't handle shit.
It's not we can't handle it. We gonna want well, yeah, true, but
Okay.
we're gonna want the same thing. If you like I said, if you say you gave, I had an ex-boyfriend,
Y'all men cannot handle.
Yeah, I bought him a Hellcat, but I'm never doing that again. But
it's tough and macho, and as I got the world on my shoulders, y'all try to seem. It's a lot of shit y'all cannot handle that females can, and it's like y'all can sit up here and say, "I did this, X, Y, and Z," and the female low key take it, but she's noted it, but she took it. We tell y'all the same shit. Noting is out the window. Y'all moving on that instantly. Like, she told me this. Okay, we going off of this. Well, and then, you get the reaction that you get. But 9 times out of 10, y'all cannot handle that. I don't know what it is. But
I couldn't tell you.
Because I promise you, I don't know.
I don't be tripping. I'm real. I'm a little anomaly. I don't be caring about nothing. Unless
You think it's maybe because y'all standards are probably higher than females? Because I feel like that.
Nowadays, yeah. Nowadays, men, their standards are a little more.
Because y'all ain't going.
Yeah, we not going for no boy. Cause
if a female tell y'all I cheated on y'all,
we out.
Yeah.
You ain't finna be.
But I ain't gonna fake it. There's some females that
The way I look at it, he was knocking you off. It slipped out, and you reach back around and you put it back in.
But you didn't knocked off.
And I'm a fan of double standard.
That's what it is.
But I'm a fan of double standard and being equal. But the double standard. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. That's how I get to come back. All right. We got a little technical difficulty. We back, but now with the double standard, and then back with the double standard, and then what was the other thing I said? Double standard and equality.
Yeah.
So I can say, let's say, the double standard would be, I can hit 10 girls and still come home, and I can come home to you and be like, "Baby, I love you." But the equality part of that is you could hit 10 dudes also, because I'm out here wilding. You can wild too, okay? Because you wilding because I'm wilding. Mm-hmm. But it's looked at different because you look like a skeezer. I didn't want to say the other one. I look like a player. You look like a skeezer. That's where the double standard come in. But the equality part is where I'm like, okay, well, if I'm cheating, well, why can't you?
Being older, I hate that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because in my younger days, I used to be like, you doing this, I'm gonna do this.
And I get that, but it make you look crazy.
But then it's like, you doing it.
Yeah.
Because I was holding you to a certain standard. But now that I'm older, it's definitely like, you want to be out here for the street? Go ahead. You want to hit 10? Go ahead. You ain't finna add me to your 10. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hit your whatever you need to hit. Go figure that out, boo.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then it's like, but I don't know. I feel like, again, like what we was talking about earlier, I think that just comes with time, because me, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. And there's some females out here now that age don't really matter. They just probably haven't reached that in their life to where they care like that, to where they're like, if I'm going to be held at a standard, I want my man to be held at a certain standard.
Yeah.
Because some females, they don't care. vice versa. Some men don't care. So I think it just depends on the person. Because you got you got some that do and don't care. So I don't.
All right, cool. So more of the story, the fact you treat your ex better, I should just kill him that way. No, no. More of the story, if she treat her ex better, bro, leave.
No,
don't fuck with her.
That's not the moral of the story.
That's more of the story.
Stop comparing. That's the moral of the story.
Because
you low key, how you know the ex ain't sitting back like, oh, this nigga got this, and this. He got way more than the fuck I did.
He jealous of me.
The whole time.
He probably jealous of what I got, but I'm jealous of what you gave to him.
This is what you just said. That is like you're comparing yourself.
He's comparing himself to me. I'm comparing
yourself to him.
I'm comparing you to your old self.
But I'm not her no more. So do you want me to go back and be old or be that old version of me? Because then if that's the case,
if I can get 100K watch out of it, yes.
All
right, but we'll catch y'all later. We'll catch y'all in the next episode.
So
petty. The Nel Mauri Show. It's respect. Yeah, go back to the old motherfucker who was giving out 100K watches.
100K watch. At the end of the day, I want that watch.
So, I don't want no mother. I don't want no.
You finish it. You do what you gotta do. Give me that watch.
Oh, nice. You got my oil changed. Like, nah, the motherfucker, give me the watch.
All right, so going for it, ladies, please get him the watch. Or
get him the watch. Give him the watch. Or lie. Give him the watch. Or don't bring it up.
We dealing with people like him. Well, this is the PSA. We're just gonna lie.
All right, lie in. That lie in. All right.
You got a 200K watch.
Y'all fucking dead.
To make you feel better, just like, cause men, again, what we just say, men cannot handle it.
You right.
You finish.
I'm gonna give that nigga, no shitty ass nigga 100K watching. My look.
You got a 50, you got 1,000.
That's why they say nice guys finish last. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
I didn't even know how to end it.
That's funny.